Hey guys, Cameron here. I'm going to run through with you real quick the gear that I carried with me on my last trip. It was a super ultralight trip. Everything I carried in my pack, or my base weight anyway, weighed 72.3 ounces, which is just barely over 4.5 pounds. So let's run through it real quick and I'll show you what I was carrying. Alright guys, if you want the individual weights to everything, I'm going to list them down in the description below. Otherwise, I'm just going to run through it real quick. This backpack is a Zpacks Zero. It's a Cuben fiber backpack. They don't make this anymore. But I really love this pack. It's one of the lightest you can get. It weighs 5.9 ounces, I'll tell you that straight off the top, with this center mesh back pocket and also a shoulder strap pocket. In the shoulder strap pocket, I always carry a half-liter water bottle. These are just the just disposable water bottles. They're super lightweight and very easy to find. I also like to carry my headlamp. So this one is a Petzl E+Lite. It worked out pretty well for this trip. I did do a little bit of night hiking on my way out. Not quite perfect for that, but it worked really well. Anyway, I like to keep those two things in here, so they're always easy to get to. On the back pocket back here, I keep anything that is sharp or I need to get to really easily. That way, I just have it handy. I don't have to open up my pack. So first thing is my water filtration system. Is the Sawyer Squeeze filter. This is the Mini. It worked out really well. Pretty much everybody knows what that is. My spoon, I use a Sea to Summit. This is the long version. I like that to be able to get down in my dehydrated meals, which is what I always eat whenever I go backpacking. On this trip, I took some sunscreen. And it was really hot. If you've seen the video, you hear me talking about it all the time. Anyway, I took some sunscreen on this trip. I believe I picked this one up from Gossamer gear, but you can find anything real small like this, usually at Walmart or anything like that. These are my tent stakes. These are from Zpacks. The little stake sack is also from Zpacks. I carried 6 of them. They're the lightest titanium shepherd's hook stakes that they carry. They weigh about 0.2 ounces each, and I've always found that they hold really well for me in the kind of soil that I go backpacking in. This is a little small Gorillapod with a cell phone camera mount on top. This is what I've been carrying on all my backpacking trips to film myself. I recently got a ZipPod tripod. That's what my camera is sitting on now, and both of them worked out really well, and I really liked them. So that's it for the outside pocket. So now let me get into the inside part of my pack. I'll start pulling stuff out. This is my Foster's pot. I got this from Zelf. I don't know if he makes them anymore at the time. I think he was about done making them, but he found this one and sent it to me. I really love this thing. I have a full-size Foster's pot that I made myself, but this one is the cut-down short version. I believe it holds 16 ounces, I think. It also has this flat bottom that makes it perfect for sitting on top of your stove. It's got a little plastic lid on top, which I don't always carry, but I carried on this trip because I kept my BRS stove inside and a few matches. That worked out perfect, that setup. It's a super lightweight setup. Absolutely loved it. Worked out great. For more water, I carry Platypus. I always carry Platypus. I like the way that they'll cram down in your pack, and once you're done, you can let all the air out of them and roll them up, and they work really well. So I will say, between those two and my water bottle, I carried 2.5 liters of water and refilled a couple times. For my insulation, this is a Costco down throw blanket. I'm sure a lot of you have seen this. It costs about 30 bucks, I think, from Costco. I actually did not use this at all. I carried it with me just in case the temps dropped down to where I got a little cool at night. It was super hot, never got cold. I just pulled it out and laid my legs on top of it. Other than that, didn't really use it, but it weighs right at a pound. For my pillow, this is a pillow that I got from JacksRBetter. It's just an inflatable pillow. It's really lightweight, and it comes with a straw that you slip down in the side to blow it up. And I've had this thing for a long time. It's all dirty and stained up, and I've had this for several years, in fact, and it's still going strong, still works great. The only thing about it that I don't really care for is having to carry the straw. Luckily, I've kept up with this straw for a super long time now, and that thing, for what it costs, it's worked out perfectly. My pad is a Gossamer Gear Thinlite. This is an 1/8 inch pad, and I have had this pad, I carried this with me on part of the Appalachian Trail when I did it back in, I think 2007 or 2008. Anyway, so you know, it's almost 10 years old, or at least 10 years old, and it's worked out really well. For sleeping on flat ground, or if you have some grass or anything to sleep on, it's fairly comfortable. And I use this, it's a full length pad, or probably 7/8 length of my body, and I'll just fold it in half. So basically I'm doubling up to a 1/4 inch thick, and it was pretty comfortable to me. My rain gear and shelter is a 6 Moon Designs Gatewood Cape. I didn't actually get this out on this trip either, really didn't need it. There wasn't any rain in the forecast, and I knew it wasn't going to rain at night, so I just slept in my net tent. But this would be a poncho tarp, and it's fully enclosed. That's why I really like it. I've set it up a few times, never had to use it for rain, but it's worked out pretty well. And if you watch my video, this is what I slept in. This is the 6 Moon Design Serenity Net. It pairs perfect with the Gatewood Cape, just clips inside. It's super lightweight, and had enough room in there for myself and all my backpacking gear, which I don't carry a lot of gear. So if you carried a big backpack with a lot of stuff, it might not fit in there, but for me it worked out really well, and I really enjoyed it. It can be set up with the Gatewood Cape, or it sets up by itself, which is the way I had it. So guys, that's basically it for my gear list. Like I said, 4.5 pounds, including almost a full pound of camera tripods. So a really fun trip. I really enjoyed going super ultralight, and I'll definitely do it again. Let me know what you think about the gear list. Hopefully this might have helped you out in some way, but it was really fun. I just enjoyed doing it. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you down the trail.